Let's
Kojo,
fire,
Kojo,
let's
Kojo,
fire, let's
Kojo,
fire,
Kojo,
let's
Kojo,
fire,
Kojo.
let's fire. El Giorgio.
Ha, we stone here.
El Giorgio.
The Lord will make your enemies fight for you wherever you are. Say amen. Your enemies shall work in your favor.
Amen.
Chelsea.
Your
Chelsea,
enemies shall
Chelsea,
work in your
Chelsea,
favor.
Chelsea.
Amen.
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 So
God
you
bless
mean that Spurs be your enemy?
your
And
enemies
they
shall
work
work
in your favor.
Your rivals
We were
shall
also
work in your
thinking
favor.
about their Europa Conference
Boy,
League.
be there any problem.
Charlie, you know what? I'll be very honest with you. I'll be very, very honest with you. Now, I had to choose between Arsenal playing in Europe again. Because if Arsenal, the way Arsenal was winning, if Spurs didn't win, it meant Arsenal would play in the Europa Conference, whatever.
Yes,
Conference League.
Yes.
I said that one, let Tottenham win.
So what makes first? You're happy that Chelsea's in now?
Look, I'm happy that for the first time in 24 years, Arsenal will not play in Europe.
Nah, you're there.
Because we have not played in Europe at a point in time.
It's a Let's get into the chaotic shouts. Kojo, what do you have there? What do you have there, Kojo?
Yeah, sport in the world is football. All right, happy birthday to Iraba Bedua Ahin of Alcid Academy. She's in KG2. This is from Mommy, Daddy, and Brian. They love you so much. Also, Mrs. Victoria Owusu Dankwa, you're 65 years old.
Okay.
You're a retired principal midwife officer at Pukwase. Happy birthday to you from your three boys, YAD, Papa, Paima, Nana Ankuma, and your husband, Mr. PG Dankwa. Also, happy birthday belatedly to Sylvia Aquahagen of Republic Bank, Newtown branch.
Beautiful.
From everybody at Multimedia.
Good.
And a happy 60th birthday to Florence Christiana Mami Hagen.
60 years.
60 years. A very
big
special
60. Why?
birthday to her.
Wow.
And let's do the Facebook birthday shout.
Before you do the Facebook.
Before that, Winston. Yes, Winston.
This is a happy chaotic shout to Lady Zaneto Achezi Techi. No, this is a belated happy birthday.
Okay.
To Na Nyonyo Mensa of Petrosol. Yesterday was your birthday. So be blessed.
Happy birthday to the communications manager at Kappa Ghana, Sandra Amakwe, from your husband, Martin Bakoy. Then there is a happy birthday to Mrs. Angela Lasisi of Zenith, your children, Nana Kofi, or Heniba Inshira, or Bahima Aseda, and the entire family. They love you back to back. And then a belated happy birthday. I think, have you done this one to Lloyd Ashley?
No, I
okay,
haven't.
this is to Lloyd Ashley, president of the BMW Club of Ghana, CEO of Ash Motors, and general manager of Nish Coco. You enjoyed your birthday yesterday, and it's a K to you. This is from Kobe Spikey, Perry, and your wife, Mrs. Gifty Ashley. The world needs more people like you.
Great.
Rounding up.
Yes, and Mr. Owusu Bempa Akutu of 2020 at East Legon, your lovely wife Mary wishes you the very, very best of the day. Happy birthday to you, Mr. Owusu Bempa Akutu.
Final one, Winston.
Final one is a happy birthday to Irene Osebunsu of Bolori Logistics. Hope I got that right. And it's from your friends at Empire. More blessings and life.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Francisca Obing, Gladys Araba Hinson, Gloria Abanana, Latte, Nana Otujando, Belinda Thompson, Ketechie, Berema Yawadan City Kessie, Andy Ampofoganson, Jean Oti, Michael Gefu, and Abby Coleman.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday to you all.
So the Joy Sports Center is proudly brought to you by MTN.
Choose your own bundle, your own way with MTN Flexi Bundle. Just dial *138# and enjoy bundles that don't expire. It's also brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank.
Here for good.
Your car deserves the best streets. So introducing the latest addition to the Total Quartz Engine Oil family, the Quartz 9000 Future 0W20, specially conditioned and developed for the latest generation engine consumption. So for optimum performance and efficiency of your car, visit your nearest Total service station and ensure your car is well protected. Join the Total
is the backbone of your business, and you have to keep it safe. Now, MTN's resilient and highly connected MTN data centers will now allow you to easily store and access a team of expert staff available and backup power on hand, which means you can access your data no matter what happens. Your business can't go a day without data. Call 0244 308 111 to talk to one of their relationship managers, or send an email to mtnbusiness.gh.
Go!
So welcome to the Standard Chartered Virtual League, and the more you transact, the more points you score. Download the SC Mobile Ghana app, open an account, fund with 200 Ghana cedis, then you get to win 20 points. Continue to transact and win more points in the Standard Chartered Virtual League. Already a customer, all you have to do is transact and win points. Customers will be allocated points and awarded with access to Liverpool Football Club goodies based on how they are doing on the league table. Request a credit card and you win 20 points. Buy an investment product with SC Mobile and you win 50 points. There are more points to win for other transactions. Your points will give you access to Spade Trip for 2 to Anfield to watch Liverpool Football Club play. Visit sc.com/gh/bank more for the weekly leaderboard and tips on the transactions to more points. Bank more, score more in the Standard Chartered Virtual League. Terms and conditions apply. Standard Chartered.
Here for good. Now we dive into the Joy Sports Center right now. But guys, you know, France and in Spain, Cristiano Ronaldo and Juventus secured Champions League football. In England, Liverpool got the job done against Crystal Palace to place third, but Chelsea had to rely on their rival Spurs.
Disappointment for Leicester here on the final day of the season. Like last season, they lost at home to Manchester United. Today, they led 2-1 against Tottenham in the second on the counter. They've missed out on the Champions League. Leicester 2, Tottenham 4.
The Villa fans are making all the noise. Their side are leading by 2-1. By my watch, the 5 minutes of stoppage time are over. And there is the final whistle. And despite the defeat, Champions League football has been assured for next season for Chelsea.
You were finished line between 2 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. yesterday. In golf, Phil Mickelson has become the oldest major winner with said title. Red Bull's Max Verstappen took a dominant victory in the Monaco Grand Prix to wrest the championship lead from Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton. And there is no Golden State Warriors in the ongoing NBA playoffs. More ahead, but first. New president of Waffle Zone B and president of the Ghana Football Association, Ket Edwin Simeon Okraku, has been outlining his plans to make the zone even much stronger after he was named as replacement for Nigerian FA president Jibrila Hima Hamidu, who has been in charge of the union since 2018. Here's Ket Okraku.
Waffle continues to be a dominant force on the African continent. Thank you so much. My colleagues on the high table, my colleagues here in Guarded, now let's look into the future. A future to re-energize our zone. A future to make our zone more dominant on the African continent. A future to ignite passion and to create wealth for our zone members. A future to improve the capacity of our people in our zone. A future to revive and to add more football products.
Smiles on the faces of Accra Habsburg supporters because for the first time since 2016, the Phobians are the summit of the Ghana Premier League table after they beat 11 Wonders 1-0 in Techiman. We can now hear from the heart.
So far as you get opportunity to handle this team, we have to do all your best. And I believe that the philosophy and the tactics that we brought into this game, it has worked perfectly. It's very great. And we are so much happy. Traveling all the way from Accra is a very long day.
And strong because they dropped to second after drawing 1-1 with Wafa at the Clay Stadium. As well, Genu converted from the spot kick for the Porcupines by Justice Tosuche. Headed home that equalizer. Here's the Kotoko coach, Mariano Barreto.
In the last minute it's a nonsense goal. It's not for a goal like that because he's after the through and the players kick in front of the defenders. And we train these things a lot of times, so it cannot happen. Yeah. And when these things happen, of course, affect us. Second half, with the change we make, many chances. For this or that reason, we didn't score.
Mariano Barreto, the another results can find will be the Elmina Sharks by 1-0 on the travels thanks to a goal by Kojo Frimpong. The Busuan Dorso Stadium, Legon City's edge past Adriano Stars by 2-0. Dreams FC beat Bechem United by 2-1 and Midiama also beat Ashanti Gold by 1-0. We jump into the action last night at Fadama because debutants Kaswa braved the odds to win the maiden Sheikh Nuhu Osman Chaributu Ramadan Cup. Sanko, members of Parliament Peter Mewu and Patrick Boama, and as well the Sports Minister Mustafa Yusuf. Kaswa put on a good show to beat Hohoi Zongo to the technology before awarding a penalty, and that won the final for Kaswa. Sports Minister Mustafa Yusuf was impressed with a brave attempt to introduce VAR technology.
I was shocked. I didn't even know that there is a VAR here. But at least this is something that we can learn from, that even our Premier League, we should be able to introduce that technology so that it will bring, if the VAR is there, it will solve those problems.
All right, something that the Ghana Football Association will have to learn from. Then we can now hear from the MP of Okaikwe Central, Honorable Patrick Boama, who was absolutely impressed.
Well, I'm happy Fadama, or New Fadama, has been defined as a new sporting community in Ghana. We have a lot of talent here, and the hosting of this tournament here has also helped us unearth a lot of talent. The people are happy. We had a very peaceful tournament thanks to the organizers, the sponsors. The National Chief Imam was here, the Sports Minister was here, former captain of the Blasters, Abed Pele, Coach Siki Akuno, and a host of other important personalities. Let me use this opportunity to congratulate the winners. That's the team from Kaswa, for that such an exciting player. I wish him well, and I wish the organizers well.
On the continent, we talk about the CAF Champions League. Ahli of Egypt booked a place in the semi-final. After that 1-1 draw, Mamelodi Sundowns. And yes, we've got, the Tunisians actually will also be up against Ahli in that special repeat of the 2018 final. We'll see how that goes. In the Confederations Cup, Ben Malango scored twice as Moroccan club Raja Casablanca secured a 4-0 win over South African visitors Orlando Pirates as JS Kabylie of Algeria in the other semi-final. Now there's an update in the much-desired blockbuster heavyweight unification bout for the year. It's clear that AJ versus Tyson Fury may just have to wait. What's the way forward then? Nathaniel Ato has the details.
So it's fully confirmed now that Deontay Wilder will get the opportunity to fight Tyson Fury a third time. Tyson Fury granted an interview to ESPN at the weekend and stated clearly that he would never part ways with a dime, but wants to settle it properly in the ring. He has stated the desire to want to settle it the right way and make sure that he repeats that may just have to wait a little longer to fight Tyson Fury for that unification. But of course, anything can happen in this upcoming bout on July 20 to fight against AJ, who is patiently waiting.
Chelsea, let's talk about the English Premier League because Chelsea pipped Leicester City to a spot in next season's Champions League. Chelsea finishing in 4th, Liverpool beat Crystal Palace by 2-0 and finished in 3rd. Chelsea lost to Aston Villa by 2-1, but the 4-2 win of Spurs over Leicester was just enough for them. Can we find out what happened in Europe with Lille and Atleti smiling? Here's Joy Sports Moses Yeboah.
Atletico Madrid pipped City rivals Real Madrid to La Liga title on Saturday after Luis Suarez fired them to a 2-1 comeback win at Real Valladolid. Atletico finished top of the standings on 86 points, while Real, who snatched a late 2-1 win over Villarreal, came second on 84. Valladolid finished 19th and were relegated to Spain's second division alongside Eibar and Huesca. Lille clinched their first Ligue 1 title since 2011 as they beat Angers 2-1 away on Sunday, the Champions League, despite a 0-0 draw at Lens. As Olympique Lyon slumped to a 3-2 home defeat by Nice to finish 4th on 76 and will enter the Europa League. AC Milan secured a long-awaited return to the Champions League on Sunday as 2 Franck Kessie penalties and a 2-0 win over Atalanta to seal a second-place finish on the final day of the Serie A season. The victory saw Milan climb 1 point above the Bergamo club in the standings to 79 points behind champions Inter Milan, and Juventus climbed into the top 4.
Let's do the Formula 1 right now because Red Bull's Max Verstappen took a dominant victory in Monaco Grand Prix to wrest the championship lead from Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton. We can now hear from Jack Nicholls.
Verstappen dominated the Grand Prix after his main rival Valtteri Bottas was forced to retire and the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc couldn't take the start. Verstappen's first win in Monaco also gave him the lead of the championship for the first time in his career, moving 4 points clear of Lewis Hamilton, who had a torrid weekend. After qualifying 7th, he only finished 7th, despite 2 retirements in front of him. Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris completed a very popular podium in Formula One's most iconic race.
Oh yes, athletics is definitely coming back. There was action in the Diamond League and Gateshead. Dina Asher-Smith
got one of the best starts and was never challenged. The fastest woman in the world this year for the 100, the American Sha'Carri Richardson, followed her home for second. The reigning world champion and twice Olympic gold medalist in the 100, Jamaica's Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, was only 4th. Asher-Smith had said on the eve of running here that she was physically much stronger than the athlete who'd won World 200 metre gold in 2019. This performance was the perfect way to show that. In conditions which, whilst bad for the sprinters, were terrible for the pole vaulters. The world champion Sam Kendricks fared the best with 5 metres 74 to beat the world record holder Mondo Duplantis.
We'll see what happens, if Olympics itself will take place. We're keeping close tabs on that. In golf, Phil Mickelson has become the oldest man to win a major title as he claimed the US PGA Championship. Fantastic work done there. That's it for the Choice Sports Centre, Kojo. We'll be stepping out. We'll bring you more you want to check out, especially Ramadan Cup. There was fire, there was action in Fadama, and we're bringing you all of that on television. That's it for the Choice Sports Centre, Kojo.
Oh, yes, and we return tomorrow with even more. In the meantime, stay tuned to Joy because, of course, more sports will be coming your way in subsequent bulletins. By the way, social media messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.